Today I'm gonna show you 5 ways to invest your money in the UK as a beginner, and we are starting right now. Hey guys, my name is Reda, and if you want to learn about personal finance, self-improvement and mindset, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. So I will start with the easiest way to invest, which is open a saving account. Guys, if you buy now, you don't have a saving account, please, after watching this video, go online and open a saving account with your bank. You should all have at least an ISA account by now. This is like personal finance 101. If you go on Google and type in best saving account, you will see different kind of offers. They differ from the time of the year or anything. But just like as an anecdote, I will tell you that one day I was looking online to find a good saving account, and I found that my bank, the bank that normally I deal with every day, had a saving account that offered me 5% return annually. And wherever I go to my bank to deposit money or do something there, they never tell me that. They always try to sell me a loan or something like that, but they never tell me that they have an offer to invest and they would give me 5% return. I wonder why. One of the good websites to check this kind of offers is Money Supermarket, but there are many different ones. So just basically, if you type in on Google best saving accounts in the UK, you will find different kind of offers, and I'm pretty sure you will find a good one for your needs. And usually the interest rate is starting from like 1% to 3, 4, 5%. Sometimes depends on how much money you want to invest, or if you want to put in like your salary with that bank, they will offer you better rate. So just check it out, guys. It will basically blow your mind how many offers you can find on saving accounts. The second way to invest your money is Moneybox. Moneybox is an app that you download on your phone and you link it with your bank account. I've checked it out, it's completely safe, it's approved by the government, so you are safe to go with it. Once it's downloaded, you link it with your bank account, and then wherever you do a transaction like buying a coffee, what the app does is that it rounds up that amount of transaction to the nearest pound. Let's say you buy a coffee with £1.80, what the app does is that it will round it up to £2, take that 20 pence, save it for you, and then invest it for you. It does that with every transaction of yours. Every week it will collect the money and save it, and once it's saved, it will invest it for you. And you can choose the level of risk of investment that you want to take. You can go from conservative, moderate, or high risk. Conservative, basically, it will put your money in a saving account. There is almost no risk to lose it. But the good thing about that is that although your money will not grow, or the growth will be very small, at least you will have some money saved. This is very good for those who want to learn how to save. By rounding up all your transactions, you will save money without actually feeling it. And if you choose the high risk, what the app does in this case is that it places your money in mutual funds, and then basically you're up to the market. If the market goes up, you make money. If the market goes down, basically you lose money. However, when you see the stock market, since it exists, the average growth is about 6 to 7%. Of course, if there is a recession, the stock market will go down. That's completely normal. But if you keep your money there until the recession is over, basically what happens is that slowly you will make more money, and it goes in an ascendant trend, and you will make money in the end. On moderate risk, what it does is that part of the money goes into a saving account and part of the money go in a mutual fund. That way the risk is lower than putting all the money in mutual funds. This brings us actually to number 3, mutual fund. So what's a mutual fund, guys? A mutual fund is a company that takes money from many investors and invests that money in stocks, bonds, and short-term debt. All these together are called the portfolio. And you as an investor will buy shares in these mutual funds. Here again, the growth is dependent on the growth of the market. So if the market goes up, you will make money. If the market goes down, you will lose money. But as I said earlier, there are way more chances if you leave it on the long term, at least 5 years or longer, that you will make money. When you see like the growth over 30 years or 20 years, it's at least 6% per year on average. So mutual funds are for the long term, guys. Number 4, investing in private companies. There are different private companies that you can invest in. There are building companies, movie companies, all kind of different companies. You just Google it and you will find so many companies to invest in. However, you have to be very careful because many of them can be scams. When you find a company that you're interested in, make sure you make a lot of research, as many research. Try to dig up everything you can find about that company, because in the end you will put your money there. Usually they accept amount over £5,000 in usual, so it's a high risk investment. The returns are usually between 7 and 8% per year, so it's a higher return as well for higher risk. However, you have to make sure to make good research and to make sure to not get scammed here. And finally, guys, number 5, investing in the stock market. In other words, we're speaking about buying shares in a company, and this is pretty advanced. So before buying any kind of shares, I highly suggest that you make at least 3 month research about the stock market, especially if you know nothing about the stock market. You need to make at least 3 month research, reading every day about the stock market. What is a stock? How does it grow? Because let's say you buy a stock. Yeah, you buy a stock without knowing anything. You just know that you will buy a stock in Apple. Yeah, and you think that Apple is a company that grows all the time and everything. And once you buy the stock, let's say you buy it at $200, maybe 5 days later it will drop 10%. Most people who don't know what they're doing will usually get scared and just sell the stock because they think, oh my god, I lost 10%, what will happen? And they just sell it because they're scared. But if you make your research properly, let's say we take Apple, you go on their 10Q and you make all the research and you see that it's a healthy company, that their finances are good, and they drop 10%, you know that it's just a market fluctuation and you don't get scared by that. And even if it drop 10%, you will not sell and you will wait long enough, and then after that it will go up and you will sell with a profit. That's why, guys, make a lot of research about the stock market, and before buying that stock that you are interested in, you have to make a lot of research about that stock, about the competition, how much money they're making, how fast the stock is growing, are they giving dividends or not. So there is a lot of research to make before you buy your stock. It's like buying a piece of a company, guys. Imagine your local fish and chip store come to you, or the owner comes to you, knock at your door and tell you, you know what, I want to sell you a piece of my fish and chip store. And you just buy it without knowing how much money it makes, what it is valued for. You know, you just buy it like that. You don't know if it's worth it or not. No, you have to make a lot of research. You have to see how many fish and chips they sell a month, how many chips they sell, how many, I don't know, fish pies they sell, alright? So you have to know as many details as possible and know that the company is healthy, that there is no debt, etc. So that's how you have to think about the stock market. Buying shares is buying a small piece of a company. You have to know how healthy that company is, how healthy are the finances of that company before you actually make your purchase. And guys, very important, you should not invest money that you will need soon. Always invest money that you will not need in the next 2 years at least, because the stock market can go down and if you sell you can lose. So that's why investing is with money that you don't need right away. And as I always say, guys, you should have at least 6 months worth of your monthly spending saved in a separate account, basically in an ISA, so that if anything bad happens you are ready for that. And after that, whatever is left, whatever you can raise after that, that is for investing. Don't invest your savings. Your savings is something that you never touch. And if saving money is not your best quality, make sure you check out my video about how to save money. Of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Guys, thank you for watching. Take care.